Hi guys, I'm Rob and welcome back to Rob's Model Cars. Now for those of you that subscribe to the channel, you will have seen my review last week on the BBR Ferrari Monza SP1. Well, the model I've got to show you today is the BBR Ferrari Monza SP2. Now, this is a stunning model and really I'm so glad that I added it to the collection after the SP1, which is right there. This is also in the launch colour of black with the red interior, and it is truly amazing. Now, we've reviewed a ton of BBR models before. They just come in these plain red cardboard boxes with a little bit of chrome writing with the BBR branding, a little label on the end which states what model's inside. They have a lift-off lid as well. Model does come with a certificate of authenticity, a little booklet there by BBR. And this model was also ordered with the optional plexiglass display case. Now, if we open up the protective cloth, here is the stunning BBR Ferrari Monza SP2. Now, as I said, this is the launch colour of black. The colour is actually called New Daytona Black, and it's got the red highlight seats and a bit of trim on the inside as well. So we'll get this out, we'll put it on the turntable and we'll have a closer look at this brand new BBR Ferrari Monza SP2. Okay, so here is this stunning new model. Now, I absolutely love this one. The stance, the colour, the double speedster cones on this one with the two-seat option as opposed to the SP1. And yeah, I think it looks absolutely magnificent. Black cars always look spectacular with a red interior, and this one is no exception. So let's start with the base. So this one comes on this nice contrasting red leatherette base. It has the red stitching. It has BBR embossed in the leather there. This little nameplate that says Monza SP2. You've got the little Ferrari badge on the back here. And the limited edition nameplate on the back. Now, this one is limited to 400 pieces in this colour because this was the launch spec. So a lot higher production number on this black one compared to the metallic red SP1 that I just reviewed last week. And this one is actually number 33 of 400. So a reasonably low production number on this serial plate. Because I did pre-order this one as soon as it appeared on bbrmodelstore.com. So yeah, that is the base. Now the models can be removed. You've just got to remove this bottom layer here, or just find the screw holes, cut a little hole in the black felt, and you can undo the model from the base. But as I say, and you guys know, I like to keep all these models on the bases. So first thing that really grabs the attention is the colour of the paintwork. This new Daytona Black is a really heavily metallic black, a real silvery metallic fleck in the black paint, and it looks absolutely spectacular. So hopefully there's not too much glare from the LEDs, but you can really see that silver metallic flake in the paintwork. It really is quite breathtaking. So let's start with the details on the front of the model. Now, it does have photo etch mesh in the big central opening and the side intakes. The side vents have a little bit of mesh in the front of those, but that's basically it. There's not too many scoops and vents on these SP1 and SP2, and yeah, it doesn't really detract too much because it's just such a sexy curvaceous shape, this model. So yeah, good job there. Now, the headlights are really well done as well. They have little bits of carbon fibre in around the surrounds of the little lenses. It has a beautiful little photo-etched Ferrari emblem on the nose, and it also has really accurately detailed Scuderia shields on the side. Now, they're quite large compared to the normal shields on the normal Ferraris, and that's something distinctive with these SP models. I think the real cars, these are actually hand painted on, but the decals are quite nice. Now, they've done a great job on the side mirrors as well, the stalk and the mirror. It does have very reflective chrome sticker in behind to replicate the mirror, and they've done a good job on that as well. Now again, this has got a ton of carbon fibre on it, so the whole front splitter is carbon fibre. The whole side sill is in carbon fibre as well. This whole side vent here is carbon fibre. Does have a little bit of carbon fibre in front of the windscreen there as well. And the whole back of the model, the whole rear diffuser is in carbon fibre as well. So again, this silver line through here is actually the one big brake light. It is clear in real life, so this is just in a very pale silver colour to replicate that light. Of course, you've got the Cavallino badge on the back. You've got a little photo-etched Ferrari script on the boot lid as well. And nice job on the exhaust pipes as well. And like the SP1, you can actually see underneath and see the muffler either side in black underneath as well. So a little bit of detail there to see. Now these are sealed resin models, so nothing opens on these models. But as I mentioned in the last review of the SP1, this SP2 is actually based on the chassis of the 812 Superfast. So it does have a V12 engine up front, and the horsepower is also up on the 812 Superfast. So these cars would obviously be a lot lighter than an 812 Superfast, so the performance would be quite amazing, to say the least. So yeah, that's basically the exterior details. It really is the paintwork that really pops on this model. It really is an amazing paint finish. Usual BBR standards, absolutely perfect application, super glossy, no flaws or defects in the paintwork anywhere. Now again, like the SP1, they've done a great job on the wheels. They're actually the same wheels as on the SP1. They're in this smoked silver colour. Great job on the carbon ceramic brake rotors inside, front and rear. And this one actually has the red brake calipers with the black Ferrari script on there as well. Now again, stance is pretty much spot on with this model, and yeah, it's just a great looking car in my opinion. I think I like the SP2 more than the SP1. It would be definitely a more user-friendly vehicle to have in real life, being that it's a two-seater, because you can always take a friend with you. So yeah, absolutely gorgeous looking model, and I think Ferrari's on a winner with these SP cars. Now let's talk about the interior. We'll talk about the windscreen first. So again, this has a little front and rear smoked windscreen either side of the carbon fibre panel. This one, being the SP2, actually has a little tiny little windscreen here in front of the passenger, just to deflect a little bit of wind, I guess. And again, there's a ton of carbon fibre on the inside of this model as well. So this two-seater version has this big blade which runs right through the centre of the cockpit. This is all in full carbon fibre both sides. The seats are nicely done with the simulated stitching around the outside. They're fully red, and they have the black racing seatbelt harnesses as well, with the little Ferrari logos in there. Now the passenger side, you do get a glove box in this one, which is in red, and there's a little bit of red detailing in the door trims as well. Now I really like this version of the SP2 with this hole right underneath this central blade. Really focuses the driver compartment separate from the passenger compartment. Now you've got a little bit of silver detailing in there as well, with the surrounds on the air conditioning vents, just for a little bit of colour. And it is also featured with carbon fibre all behind the seats as well, which is something pretty cool too. Now the driver's compartment, again, just as detailed as the SP1. You've got carbon top steering wheel, nice little details on the steering wheel, button switches. You've got the photo etched gear shift paddles, and you've also got your little switch gear panel here to the right hand side of the driver as well. Again, a little bit of red details on the driver's side door trim, on the armrest, and the door pull as well, which is actually a little cloth piece, which is pretty cool. Now this one also has the checker plate style floor panels in front of the driver and the passenger, which gives the interior a little bit extra detail. So that's pretty much all the details of this SP2. Again, for me, it's the paintwork that really sets this model apart, and the contrasting red interior as well. As I said, it's always a great combination to have. And notice too this little protective pad here in red as well for the passenger, just so he doesn't get thrown around by the driver. So yeah, great little details in this SP2 model. As I say, I think this is my favourite out of the two, the SP1 and the SP2. I prefer this SP2 model. So again, I think BBR has absolutely smashed it out of the park with this model. I absolutely recommend this one to anyone that is a Ferrari fan or really loves these SP Monza models that Ferrari has released. It is an exceptional looking motor car, and again, BBR have done a fantastic job replicating it. So this is going to look great sitting in the display case next to the SP1, and it's nice to have the two models side by side. Now I'm going to do a video in the next couple of days of the two cars side by side, so stay tuned to the channel for that. It gives a good look at the two cars side by side. Although they're basically exactly the same except for the one-seater and two-seater cockpits, they actually do look quite a lot different when they're sitting next to each other in the two different colours. So stay tuned for that video. So anyway, that's going to wrap up today's review of this BBR Ferrari Monza SP2. If you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do. Don't forget to smash that like button. Feel free to share the video also. And don't forget to follow me on social media. So I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and I've also got an eBay store as well. Now all the links to those three pages are on the home page of this YouTube channel. So you can just click those links and it'll take you straight to either eBay or my social media sites. So yeah, that's it for today's review. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed showing you this brand new BBR Ferrari Monza SP2. Stay tuned, there's plenty more model reviews on the way. There's some cheaper models from GT Spirit coming in the next month or so. And I've also got some JDM models, some Nissan Skyline GTRs from Ignition on the way very soon as well. So there's a little bit of something for everyone, supercars, hypercars, JDM. So stay tuned to the channel, and until next time, thanks for watching Rob's Model Cars.